I know. I know.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Michael Pineda, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more. In this one today.
And now here is Kike Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 12-10.
Hit back up the middle. Simmons is there. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Giro, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
This goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And the pitch. Still a bit of a chill in the air. 53 degrees our game time temperature. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's just 2 for 9. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Twins, the shortstop.
Here it comes.
Andrelton Simmons.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over.
Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Simmons, the runner at first with 2 gone. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. Still no score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now here's the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Head to head against Michael Pineda. He's 1 for 2. Right side, fair ball down the line. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now as he sends it on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
With one away now. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
And this is popped up near second base. Arise is under it. 2 gone.
Batting 8.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
2 on, 2 out, and in to hit next, it'll be Franchy Cordero. Pineda pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Simmons is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Boston strands a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's Miguel Sano. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Baseman, Miguel Sano.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 home. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the 3rd baseline. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 1st out. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42, as his legacy lives on to this day. Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. Cave, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
The 0-2 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gonzalez to his left. He's there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Minnesota. We'll move to the third with no score. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, and he'll start out their half the third, top of the order to follow. And now the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff. At the plate, Kike Hernandez.
as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Pineda sets his sights. First pitch on its way. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Ball 1. The 1-1. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Now the 3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. First pitch on the way, and a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Arias.
So here is Luis Arias. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
A bouncer up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Twins retired in short order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
In there, strike two.
Your idea of working a count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 home.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Little dribbler up the first baseline. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score.
She's coming. If I wanna keep my life, baby, she'll want it.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
0-1 the count. And the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
The next 3-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Josh Donaldson digging in now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And all that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting, first baseman, Miguel Sano.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Down go the Twins in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So now into the box is Marwin Gonzalez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Gonzalez stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
High in the air out to center field. Cave is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. First delivery to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the center fielder, Franchi Cordero.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. And now the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The left
First
fielder.
pitch coming. Here it is. Max Kepler is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Fouled away. The 1. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jake Cave.
So now here is Jake Cave. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Devers has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Now to the plate, here is Jorge Polanco as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
Bogarts has it. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. All set for the start of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Kevin Plawecki.
First offering on its way. Here's the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. From the stretch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Alex Verdugo digging in now.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, there's the great equalizer. The changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. From the stretch. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. In there, a base hit, and he is in there.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Verdugo over at second. Bogaerts at first, 1 gone. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Stepping in now, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Reined in on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 2-0 Boston. Stepping in once again is Mitch Garver. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something. Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 home. One and 2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Splitter, 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Bogaerts. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis.
Stepping in next, Luis Arias. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming, here it is.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Two out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2. fastball well outside.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he pops it up. Bogaerts moving to his left, and he makes the play to end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 2-0. Cody Stashak is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Cody Stashak.
7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Stashak playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he fouls this one off. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in. Kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Franchy Cordero. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away.
Now batting, Kevin Plawecki.
Now to the plate, Kevin Plawecki trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. He's set. Here it comes.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Kike Hernandez stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. Now the first pitch. The 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Matt Andriese will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the seventh.
Number 42, Matt Andriese.
So stepping in is Nelson Cruz. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Josh Donaldson as he grounds one briskly to short. Bogarts has it. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Miguel Sano.
Up next for Minnesota, Miguel Sano. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Bounce towards the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Randy Dobnak is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Randy Dobnak.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
First offering on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. Simmons has it to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
A payoff pitch one more time. Is at the knees and called strike 3. Nothing doing for Boston as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Josh Taylor is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 42, Josh Taylor.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler.
The left fielder, Max.
He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. So next to bat will be Jake Cave. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate now, Mitch Garver. Curveball grounded towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're down 2-0. Devin Smeltzer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Devin Smeltzer.
Now to bat, Rafael Devers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the AB now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Heading after it is Kepler. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
So now to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He bounced out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Striding in for Boston, Bobby Dalbec singled in his last at-bat. First delivery to him. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two out, nobody on. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Kepler's on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Matt Barnes
please.
enters the game to
Now
finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 42, Matt Barnes.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrelton Simmons. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, good knuckle curve, 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Popped him up. Dahlbeck is there. He's got it one away.
The batter, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Digging in will be Luis Arias. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now the first pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Striding in is Nelson Cruz, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Final strike for the Twins. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over. A 2-0 finish today. The Boston Red Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Nate Eovaldi gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Michael Pineda pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Matt Barnes wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Seat in the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face?
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Twins, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Nathan Eovaldi. His record is now 1-2. The loss goes to Michael Pineda. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.